Have you ever wondered why cats bite our hands, sit with their mouths open, make peculiar noises, or delight in knocking things off surfaces? You're about to discover the answers in this video, where I'll reveal fascinating facts about cats and the behaviors of other pets. Let's get started. A cat bites a hand. Cat owners, especially those with active felines, often find themselves dealing with scratches and abrasions. This is because their furry companions frequently unleash the full force of their claws and teeth on their hands. But why do cats exhibit this behavior? There can be several reasons for this. For instance, when a cat bites a hand, it might simply be engaging in play. This behavior is often seen in cats that were not properly disciplined as kittens. If you allowed your kitten to play with your hands, it's likely to continue this behavior into adulthood, only now the bites and scratches will be more painful. Additionally, a mature and well-mannered cat might bite its owner's hand as an invitation to play. In most cases, when a cat grabs and bites your hand, it is mimicking hunting behavior. If a cat were to catch prey, it would bite, scratch, and tear it apart. This doesn't mean your cat genuinely wants to hurt you. It's simply acting on instinct. There are other reasons for this behavior as well. For example, a cat may bite if it is petted for too long. Contrary to popular belief, cats don't always enjoy being stroked. They also use aggression as a form of communication, so a bite could mean no, don't, or get off. Furthermore, a cat may bite if it feels overstimulated or, conversely, if it feels threatened or injured. Open mouth freeze. As you can see, cat bites are a rather complicated phenomenon. It's essential to understand what exactly your cat is trying to communicate by biting your hand. However, when it comes to the following behavior, things are clearer. I'm referring to the moments when a cat freezes in place with its mouth open and a puzzled, dumbfounded expression. A cat can maintain this posture for a few seconds, during which it might appear as if the cat is malfunctioning. In reality, this is a reaction called the phlegm response, which is not only found in cats but also in voles, buffaloes, and horses. At this moment, cats use their second olfactory organ, the vomeronasal organ, which is located above the palate. This is why cats slightly open their mouths to better capture odors in the air. This behavior allows a cat to more accurately detect a particular scent, recognize a threat, identify a female, or detect a competitor. A cat drops things. It's well known that cats have a penchant for knocking things off tables, shelves, and other surfaces where people typically place items. As a result, small objects frequently end up on the floor, which can drive cat owners up the wall. But what motivates cats to engage in this behavior? There are two primary reasons for this. First, it's an expression of the cat's natural instincts. Remember, all members of the feline family are predators, from tigers and lions to the smallest and most adorable domestic cats. To a cat, small objects on a table may resemble prey, prompting it to hunt by knocking them to the floor. By doing this, cats can ensure that the objects are not alive and inedible. After dropping an object, cats might still play with it on the floor for a while, but they generally lose interest quickly. The second reason domestic cats engage in this behavior is their love for attention. When cats knock things off surfaces, they can draw their owner's attention. Consequently, the owner may pause their activities and spend some time with their pet. Additionally, a cat might do this out of self-interest, hoping that the owner will pay attention to it and provide food. Bowl dislike. Speaking of food, all domestic cats have bowls. Some have multiple bowls designated separately for water, wet food, and dry food. While this setup seems convenient, many cats behave as though they dislike their bowls. They'd often remove food from the bowls and eat it off the floor. There are several reasons for this behavior. For example, the bowl may be uncomfortable for the cat. Whiskers are highly sensitive, and constant contact with the bowl's walls can make cats feel uneasy. Additionally, when there are large pieces of food, the cat's jaws move actively, and its head turns while biting and tearing off hard pieces. It's uncomfortable to do this in the bowls, so a cat might pull the food onto the floor next to the bowl. If there are multiple pets in the house, a cat may scoop its food out of the bowl to prevent other animals from taking it. The cat then takes the obtained prey to a secluded spot to finish its meal in safety. Finally, this behavior can also be explained by hunting instincts. When domestic cats hunt mice, they usually don't eat them right away, but play with their prey first. Similarly, a cat might take food out of its bowl as if playing with it before eating. Strange cat sounds. Now that we've discussed bowls and food, let's move on to sounds. If you have a cat, you've probably heard it make strange noises at least once. Typically, it goes like this. The cat is sitting on the windowsill, then suddenly rises and starts chirping. It might seem like the cat is malfunctioning or needs to be taken to a repair center, but in reality, this is normal behavior for your pet. A cat starts chirping when its attention is captured by potential prey. Scientists believe that this is not a hunting sound, but rather an expression of excitement. Even big wildcats exhibit excitement in the same way. However, when a cat hunts mice, it usually doesn't chirp, so the reason for the strange sounds may be something else. The inaccessibility of prey could be the cause. When a cat sees a fly, bird, or butterfly behind a closed window, it realizes that it can't reach the prey and begins to express its frustration and discontent with chirping sounds. A cat brings prey. If the prey is still accessible and the domestic cat manages to catch it, it can do various things. Play with it for a while and then eat it, or bring it to its owner in its teeth. Cats bring their owners a variety of items, including mice, rats, cuddly toys, flowers, and laundry. This habit of bringing captured prey home is a way of caring for their pack, mirroring the behavior of their wild ancestors. Cats brought mice not only as food, but also as a teaching tool. In this way, a cat can show concern for you, even if you don't actually eat the mouse. There may be other reasons for this behavior. Perhaps the cat wants to play, or maybe it's trying to teach you how to hunt. It's also possible that the cat is so attached to an item that it carries it in its teeth and brings it to you as a way of showing how much it values the item. In any case, by bringing you some form of prey, a cat is engaging with you as much as possible. I could talk about cats and their behavior for a long time, but I suggest we shift our focus to other furry friends, as there's much to say about them too. Stay tuned to learn about the nuances of dog behavior and discover the peculiarities in the behavior of our favorite rodents. Dogs tilt their heads. While cats love to knock things off the table, chirp at the sight of birds, and bite their owner's hands, dogs have their own quirks, such as tilting their heads sideways. If you have a loyal dog, it has probably done this more than once, perhaps even today. Scientists believe that when a dog tilts its head, it is deep in thought, trying to figure out what you want from it or what it needs to do. For example, the dog may be trying to understand the meaning of a word or command, or it may be listening for sounds. When it tilts its head, it reflexively positions its ears asymmetrically, which allows it to get more accurate information about the source of the sound. A dog walks in circles. Dogs are fussy animals. They jump on the spot, get in the way, and even walk in circles when they go to sleep before they finally lie down. This behavior has an explanation. It was a habit of the dog's ancestors who needed to prepare a safe sleeping place outdoors in the wild. Modern dogs do the same because their instincts are still in their blood. However, if a dog walks in circles while moving around, it could be serious, as it may have a disease that needs urgent treatment. For those who prefer rabbits, rabbits too have special behavior. For example, one of their specialties is stomping. Rabbits can tap and stomp with their hind legs, and while it looks funny, the rabbit itself is not amused at this moment. Basically, this behavior means that a rabbit is not happy. Also, stomping can mean that a rabbit is frightened of something. Some females stomp during mating, which means the female is stressed, and the stomping is a way of calming itself down. Guinea pigs and sounds. Many people like guinea pigs, and quite a few would like to have them as pets. If you're one of those people, you know that guinea pigs make a lot of different sounds that can drive you crazy. But if you know the meaning of these sounds, things can get a lot easier. For example, cooing or purring means a guinea pig is feeling good and happy. Squeaking means excitement and an attempt to get the owner's attention. But if you hear something that sounds like teeth grinding, leave the guinea pig alone. It's an expression of dissatisfaction, anger, or even rage. A hamster froze. This time, let's talk about even smaller ones, hamsters. Probably every person among you has had or has a hamster. Hamster owners are very familiar with the reaction of their pet when it suddenly freezes. A hamster literally freezes and doesn't move. It may even seem that the pet is dead. Usually in this way, hamsters show fright. Great stress can immobilize the hamster. Some hamsters even imitate their death. In nature, hamsters can defend themselves from predators this way. Other animals do the same thing, for example, possums. That's all, guys. Tell everybody in the comments about your pet. Thank you for watching, and see you later.